Hello and welcome back to Seriously Still Bored. Over the winter and spring I decided that my mountain bike was in need of a sympathetic restoration. By that I mean I didn't want to replace everything with brand new parts, so I want to keep it as original as possible. So my Scott mountain bike I bought back in 2003 from a shop called Bothy Bikes in Scotland when I lived there for some years. I've always looked after it, but over the past 22 years obviously it has accumulated some rust and signs of wear and tear. But as I said, I was going for a sympathetic restoration. I knew I couldn't get rid of every bit of rust and every blemish. However, where I could, I used Scotch-Brite and metal cleaning paste to remove all the rust that I could, and then rattle can the parts that I needed to with black paint where appropriate. Starting at the seat where the water spray had corroded some of the alloy, it was rubbed down and sprayed, and I kept the original seat. And moving to the front of the bike, the handlebars, clamp and headstock all had rust, but with a bit of elbow grease I restored them quite nicely. The original Scott hand grips were perished beyond repair, so I just went to a local shop to get some generic ones that I put on, and they worked just fine. The front forks couldn't be opened up to service them due to some rusting on the joints, but I cleaned them up as best I could and resprayed where necessary. But they work, and there's still plenty of oil, and the springs in them work just fine. It's just the gaiters rise up just a bit. And as you can see from the brakes, it's got new brake pads because the old ones were completely shot. And I rubbed down the lines as appropriate, got as much of the rust off, but they do show sometimes where the rust used to be. But again, the rest of the brake system itself is absolutely perfect. The originals were in good condition but needed a thorough clean, and they came out pretty well. The original stickers are even clearly visible, as you can see, and on the back brake it had the same issues with the front. They need some parts being replaced because of their age, but they're all fully functional. And the fact they've got some markings, and as you can see on the crank, some rust, it just shows the bike is older, but I like it and it gives it character. The rear gear set was given a thorough degreasing and rubbed down. I wasn't able to remove all the rust, as you can see, but once I put it back together it was given a solid re-oiling to prevent rust from coming back. And at the front crank, the pedals were given a refresh, but just like the underside of the seat had some pitted corrosion, hence the less than perfect finish. But it's all been treated and the rust shouldn't come back at all. There you have it, my sympathetic mountain bike restoration. I could have bought a new bike and thrown this one away, but I think I chose the right option to restore it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.